Good morning. It's not morning. It's nighttime. I'm Ty.
I'm Christine.
And together we vibrate higher. So we're back with another episode. And the title of this episode is called 10 Tips for Starting Your Own Business. Yeah. So we're going to start off by talking about our own businesses. The name of my business is called Purple Goat. I have an all-natural skincare line. I create everything. I hand make it. I hand package. I am a one-woman show, and it is beautiful. It's honestly the best thing that ever happened to me. And it started with my own, I guess, insecurities. Yeah, I had really bad acne for about 10 years, ever since adolescent. And through that adversity, just like feeling so low and not loving myself, feeling ugly and not wanting to leave the house, I literally tried everything being an esthetician. I was handed products, free products left and right. Nothing worked for me. Everything made my skin very angry, and I was able to study natural medicine and Chinese medicine, and taking it internally actually made me break out more because my skin was so sensitive. But I had all of these herbs that I started making formulations with, and applying them topically helped me dramatically. So that's how formulations began, and I was able to heal my skin with these formulations. And I thought to myself, you know what, I should put it out there because there's plenty of people out there looking for something just like this. So I created Purple Goat, and it is totally flourishing and healing people's skin everywhere.
She's healed my skin, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have like these devastating white spots, and like I would go to the dermatologist and they would prescribe me things that never worked. And ever since I've been going to her products, my face has cleared up dramatically. Like, my skin loves her products.
Thanks, boo.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. So this is the entrepreneur extraordinaire, and she's going to tell you all about her businesses, like all 500 of them. So let's go.
Okay, so I started off with Gold Soul, and what Gold Soul is a women's online boutique. We sell clothing, accessories, like we have some dope sunglasses, we have some chokers, necklaces, rings, body chains, you name it.
Lie.
Yes, and right before I actually started Gold Soul, I had an Etsy called Vintage Made by Decky, where I was creating high-waist shorts, and I was actually going to be a nurse at the time. So that didn't work out. I decided to choose what I felt very passionately about, and that was fashion. So I was led to my life purpose, where I went from Vintage Made by Ducky into Gold Soul, which is right now a flourishing business as well. And along the way, I started another business with my brother and boyfriend, and we created a pool floating business called Float Your Boat. Yes, and also along the way, again, just recently this year, me, my brother, and a few partners just started off a men's online store where it's called Louvor. So that, and as well as a monthly subscription box that me and my sister just started for fashion and beauty. Yeah, it's called Locust Box. You should totally check it out. And yeah, that's some of my businesses that I actually have. I do plan on creating more businesses along the way on things that I really feel passionately about. So yeah, stay tuned to our journey in life.
Yes. Yes. So that makes us a little bit credible to share 10 tips to start your own business. And my number one tip is to make sure your business pursuit is a passion of yours. You have to be passionate about what you're doing. When you're passionate about it, it keeps you going. It keeps you motivated. It keeps you super innovative. Whatever you're creating is going to come from a place of passion. So that is my number one tip. Number two is to not worry about what others are doing. And if you are passionate, it creates innovation, and you won't have to compete with anybody. Everybody is in their own lane, so even if they're doing something similar to what you're doing, you are offering it in a way that only you can offer it. That is going to resonate with certain people. So don't worry about what other people are doing. Stay in your lane and just keep creating. Tip number 3. Do not take advice from people who aren't doing what they love. Oh my God, biggest tip. If you are putting yourself out there, you're putting yourself in a place to bring criticism. And that is okay. People are going to criticize. But you need to ask yourself this one question. Is the person that's criticizing me doing what they love? Are they putting themselves out there? If they're not, take their criticism with a grain of salt. Seriously. Because most people that are doing what they love, that are putting themselves out there, they don't have time to criticize.
They don't.
And they also know how hard it is to put themselves out there. So really, just make sure that you're not being brought down by criticism, because you're going to get it left and right.
Yep. It actually takes major courage to actually do what you love. Not a lot of people are able to share to the universe what they love and what they have to offer to the universe. So, you know, the people that are like dwelling on their jobs, not loving it at all, you could just kind of put them off to the side and do and focus on what you love.
Pushing Suze. Just kidding. Just playing, but not really. Okay, so 4th tip is do what you can with what you have. I'm just going to speak from my own experience. Now, with Purple Goat, I don't have any investors. I am coming out of my own pocket. So when I first started, and I'm sure a lot of you who are starting a business or thinking about starting a business, you become so overwhelmed and you start thinking, God, it costs a lot of money to start a business. Now, this can be true and this can also be false. I did not make a lot of money when I started Purple Goat. And I just really Googled and found the best deals in order to find, in terms of the packaging and sourcing. I found the best deals just by doing research. Take that time to find the best deals. And one example is, let's see, my labels. So most labels, a roll of labels cost, I don't know, I'm gonna say $500 to get 1,000 of them. So that would mean that I would have to pay $500 for 8 separate labels because I have 8 different SKUs. I don't have that money. I still don't. So I actually purchased crack and peel paper. So what that is just a long sheet of paper that is glossed, and I actually have to individually cut the labels. And I do that, and then I stick the labels onto the jars by myself. And that's what I have to do right now, and that is okay. Yes. Okay. A-okay. Tip number 5. Don't expect your business to automatically support you. Again, I don't have $1 million, but I am so passionate about what I am doing. I still work 6 days a week. I still have a bridge job. This is what Marie Forleo calls a job that takes you to the next level, basically, the job that you have to have in order for you to pursue your passion project. So yeah, I work 6 days a week for a natural skincare company. And, it's not the best thing in the world, but at the same time, I have grown woman bills. I gotta pay for this beautiful place that I have. And I also have to put money into my craft. And I love it so much that, yeah, I'm gonna work 6 days a week until my business financially supports me. So keep working. You will get to a place where you are being financially supported by your passion.
Most definitely.
Tip number 6. Don't be scared to fail. Most entrepreneurs fail many, many times, and that is okay because they're not scared to pick themselves back up. Most people don't start because they're scared to fail. But I have to tell you that you're going to fail a few times, and that is 100% okay. Just start.
Yes. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that have failed like 2, 3, 5 times, and they just kept on going, and now they're millionaires, super successful.
Yes.
And that's very inspiring when you don't give up. Just keep on going for your passion.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the technicals.
Yeah, so I'm about to get into the technical parts of what you can do in order to have a successful business. So tip number 7, what is your product or service? You're going to figure out what kind of products you want to sell to the people, what you have to offer to the universe. Choose who is your target audience, who is your niche. For example, for Gold Soul, we target young women ages 16 through 28 who is a free-spirited badass with a gold soul.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's our target audience. And tip number 8, come up with a business name. And try to come up with one that you really resonate with and one that you really feel that is going to be your it brand.
How did you come up with Gold Soul?
With Gold Soul, I really like the word soul, and a lot of my products were gold. So for some, I don't know how, but we created Gold Soul, and it feels so cool because I really I'm into the soulful things.
You are.
Yeah, so it just, it kind of, I guess it was led.
Yeah.
It was super led to be Gold Soul. Yeah.
I just want to share it. So Purple Goat, because a lot of people ask me, Purple Goat is my ode to the 2 ingredients that I started off with. So my first product was the goat milk and lavender soap, which I know you love.
Yeah, I love that one.
So purple is basically my ode to lavender. I love lavender, and I capitalized the L just to represent lavender. And
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
And then goat is my ode to goat milk. It's such an amazing ingredient for skin. So Purple Goat, that's how it started.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you figure out your business name, it would be best to check on a domain site such as GoDaddy.com. That's where I got all my domains. Once you do, you have to check to see if it's available. Sometimes it could be really expensive, so maybe you could change up like a letter or into a number or whatever you want to do. Yeah, and you could also check on Google to see if they have coupons. So I was able to get like 30% off a domain, which is pretty impressive. You want to save as much as you can when you're first starting off a business.
Yeah, and domains are like dirt cheap.
They're really cheap.
Like really cheap. So
yeah, she got hers for $11.
I got $11 for 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's how easy it is.
Most definitely. And tip number 9: once you figure out your business name, you're gonna want to register your business name, and you're gonna get your tax ID. You're gonna get your seller's permit, and from there you get yourself a bank account. And I would suggest Chase. And also to get like your seller's permit, your tax ID, business name, I would suggest going to LegalZoom. I feel like it would be easier, but I feel like that might be more expensive. So you could do it individually. You can check out Google.
Yeah.
Google, you can find anything on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find all the answers to Google on Google. It's very accessible, free resources. It's actually going to be one of the #1 things that you're going to use in your business.
Seriously, just type in, how do I register my business?
Yes, exactly. Most definitely. It's going to be super easy for you.
Yeah.
Lastly, you're going to set up your shop. You're going to figure out what e-commerce platform you are going to use. You can use Wix, you can use Squarespace, you can use Shopify. Mind you, I used all 3 platforms, and the one that worked best for me was Shopify. And Squarespace, I feel like would be more for restaurants and portfolios and blogs, but if you're going to be selling products, I would very much suggest Shopify. And yeah,
10 tips
on how to have a successful business.
Yeah, and we're just gonna add something special. I think we should talk about our biggest mistake. Yeah, because like I said, we can fail, and that is okay. We totally learn from our mistakes. So I'm gonna talk about one of the mistakes that I made when I started my business. It's more of like an embarrassing thing, and I'm just gonna put it out there because I feel like we're close now. When I started Purple Goat, I knew I had something super, super special, and I wanted exposure. I wanted to put it out there, and I really did not know a lot of influencers, and I literally reached out to somebody that I had mutual friends with, and she has her own skincare business, which was so silly. I reached out to her to see if she wanted to try my products and possibly promote them. And honestly, she never answered, and I totally understand that. She probably thought I was coming from like a super disingenuous place, but I was really just being thoughtless. I really didn't know like networking etiquette. So that was super embarrassing. That's definitely a mistake that you don't want to make. You know, make sure you're going out there with genuine intentions. Like,
yeah, I don't think you should stress out with the mistakes that you made in your business career, because it's always a learning process.
Yeah,
Life is a learning
laugh
process.
about it now.
Yeah, totally. When you can laugh about it now, I feel like that's how you know you just learn things from your business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like one of the biggest mistakes that we made was an investment on a product that we never used. We were paying a lot of money per month, and we never used the product, so we wasted a lot of money. So I would advise you to really check if you need that product for sure, because if you're not going to use it, it's going to be a lot of waste of money that you could probably use for your marketing.
Yeah.
So what it was like an inventory program that cost so much money, and we didn't even really need it. We wanted to have efficient inventory, and our current strategy wasn't really working at the time, but we were able to, I guess practice makes perfect, and so we were able to perfect it, and we didn't need that inventory program anymore.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna leave you guys with some questions. Like, let's get interactive.
Yeah.
We would love for you guys to comment below, because we respond to every comment and we want to help.
Most
so here's a
definitely.
few questions.
Yeah. So are you living your life to the highest capacity?
Yes. Are you? Are you sharing your gift with the world?
Yeah.
And if you're not, what is the first step that you are going to take to do so?
Yeah. And what is your gift? We all have gifts within us that sometimes we are too scared to share to the world. But honestly, as we start to live our lives, we should do things that we love and that we feel super passionately about.
Yes.
So what is your passion?
Answer below. We would love to hear. In the meantime, don't forget to vibrate.
Higher, higher, baby.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Yes, we are at
You Can Vibrate Higher.
Yes. And my personal page is Purple Goat.
And mine is Ducky143. Don't forget to follow us.
Yes. Have a wonderful, wonderful day or night. Mwah. Are we really recording right now?
I
Or
don't
just
know.
testing?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All of my fingers are so small, I can't even do lip wash 1, 2, 3. Well, I
Oh,
can't.
wow, I didn't realize your fingers
so
were so